Godswill Akpabio has assured Nigerians that all amendments to the Electoral Act will be concluded in time for the 2027 general election. Akpabio was responding to questions raised by the journalists in Abuja. The Senate President's assurance was conveyed through his special advisor on constitutional matters, Dr. Monday Ubani-San, in response to calls by the Foundation for the Senate to reconvene from recess and urgently prioritize the Electoral Bill 2025. Ubani said the Senate would take up the bill immediately upon resumption from its recess on January 27. The Senate's President's aide expressed confidence that the legislative process will be completed swiftly. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria has formally requested additional Hajj slots from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as part of its early preparations for the 2026 Hajj and Umrah operations. The request was made in Abuja when NATO hosted a high-level delegation from the Saudi Ministry of Hajj and Umrah led by Professor Ghassan Al-Nuami, ahead of the first official visit of the Saudi Arabia Minister of Hajj and Umrah to Nigeria. According to a statement by the Commission, NACON's Commissioner for Operations, Prince Anofio Elegushi, briefed the delegation of Nigeria's readiness for the 2026 Hajj, including early planning, airlines engagement, accommodation arrangements in Makkah and Medina, and preparation. Arrival data submission. Key operational challenges discussed included reduced Hajj slots, accommodation constraints, airlift limitations, and delays in the issuance of Umrah visas affecting tour operations. NACO therefore appealed for an increase in Nigeria's Hajj allocation and Saudi intervention, accommodation placement, and airline approvals, the statement said. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC) has begun enforcing regulations against digital money lending (DML) operators that failed to regularize their status under the Digital, Electronical, Online, and Non-Traditional Consumer Lending Regulation 2025. That recalls the FCCPC had set January 5, 2026 as a deadline for digital lenders to comply with its order under the approved enforcement framework. The Commission said it has withdrawn the conditionally approved status of DML operators that failed to complete the regulations process within the traditional period. The operators have also been removed from the FCCP's published register of approved digital lenders pending compliance with regulatory requirements. Speaking on the enforcement measures, FCCPC's Executive Vice Chairman and CEO, Mr. Tunji Bello, said the actions were necessary to uphold the regulations and maintain regulatory certainty in Nigeria's digital lending market. And on the foreign scene, Australia's Liberal National Coalition, the country's main operation, has split after a row of 8 speech laws casting the future of Liberal leader Susan Ley into doubt. The centre-right coalition, which has been on rocky ground since a resounding election loss last year, has been divided over how to respond to reforms moved by the government after a terror attack targeting a Jewish festival at Bondi Beach killed 15 people last month. The Nationals ultimately refused to follow the shadow cabinet's decision, a breach of longer-standing coalition rules, announcing the split on Thursday, the National Day of Mourning for those killed in the shooting on 14th December. Little Proud said the coalition was made untenable. And on sport, 3 Nigerian players have been named in the official team of the tournament for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, following a comprehensive technical review by the CAF Technical Study Group's striker Victor Osimhen, winger Ademola Lookman, and defender Calvin Bassey, and selection after standout performance that helped the Super Eagles secure 3rd place at the competition. According to CAF, the TSG employed a fully integrated evaluation system throughout the tournament, combining remote and on-site assessments, live data performance, multi-angle video feeds, and dedicated video analysis. This method ensured that all players' contributions were assessed objectively across matches. The overlay team of the tournament was dominated by finalist Senegal and Morocco, with 4 players each from the 2 sides. And that's it on news and excuse me.